Okay, we're back. This is the Lone Wolf Wilton Scouting Fatwood Adventures, and here we are. What I want to do, I want to cut down the middle of this wood. I want to make sure it's worth taking. So I got my knife. I have this board here, this piece of wood I'm going to use as a base to cut straight down the middle of this here. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Definitely this is fatwood in here. You can see that. This little piece right here, what I want to do, take this knot, this heavy 3-4 pounder knot, and I'm going to cut right down the middle of this one. I'm going to start from the top right here. I think that would be best right here. Well, I'm getting pieces of it, trying to get right down the middle of it. It's going to be hard. This is solid wood. I don't think I'm going to get down, but I'm trying to find out if this is worth taking. It looks good on the outside. Looks real good. The only question is it worth taking? I'm going to try from the very top. That's just popping off in pieces, but look at that. That's a beautiful fatwood. That certainly is a beautiful piece of fatwood there. Alright, this is the knot that I'm cutting down. Let's try to get another piece of it. So I can get in there one more time. I think I got it now. Yes, I do. Cut right down the middle of this. Break that open. I'm going to try cutting down right along the grain here. Coarse grain right here. This is where I want to cut. Then I get a better idea about the inside of this. Okay, we're almost there. Almost got it. Definitely, this is two little keepers right there. Definitely. Yeah, I'll give you an example, quick example. Really, this is a really perfect base to do this with. I don't know if I can use this. Let me see. Yes, I can. Let's take a few shavings off. This is completely wet. Give you an idea of the power of fatwood. How easily this thing can go up. Look at that beautiful fatwood. Take some shavings off of it. It's just like wax. Wow. Look at that. This is not my small knife. This is the big one. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Wow. The power. And this is not the right knife for it. What I'm doing here. But even with that, just a little bit. I'm going to show you just the look at this. That's it. And this is all the fat, you know, this wet fatwood. Look at that. Take a little shaving like that. Look at that. Look how fast that catches. Look at that. This is borrowed time. This gives you time to get a fire lit. And look how amazing that is, folks. That's what you call premium fatwood, like a torch. Stays lit. Look at that. And how you know? By the black smoke. And that's what insects don't like about this. When you have one burning and keeping it up and stays lit like a candle, just like if it had a wick in it, that black smoke is what chases those insects away. That's a quick demonstration just to show you the power of this fatwood that's wet. This way with it. I hope I'm looking for something. And this is what I was looking for. Okay. See those veins. That's what I was looking for. There's a certain way you cut down the grain that you can see it like this. Look how beautiful that is. That is a beautiful fatwood right there. Not much. I'm not taking a lot home with me. And here's another piece that I came across, and it's not as wet. This is, you can see it's dry by the color. It's weather beaten. Almost like petrified wood. You can see that. But I know this is fatwood. It takes the trained eye to know. And I noticed this fatwood just by the weight of it. Look at that. Watch this. I'll show it to you right now. Now this is extremely hard wood. This is hard. Look at that. Look at that color. I'm going to cut this down the middle. You're going to see that in a minute. And these just a few pieces I'm going to take. And then I'm going to cook some lunch. Then I'm going to say goodbye. So let me see how I can tackle this knot. Coming straight down. I hope I can get this one. Nope. It's not going to give me that. I'm going to have to get it right back from this top here. That's it. It just popped in half. Oh yes. Let me see the way the grains are going. The grain comes straight down this way now. Yes. That's definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper, folks. Definitely a keeper. This is pure fatwood. Awesome. Fatwood. There you go. It just pops. It's just brittle. It's old. It's been laying here forever. Look at these pieces here. They may not be as dark, but they're sure enough got a lot of fat pine resin in them, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'll give you another, I'm going to give you another quick example. Look at this. Wow. Look at that piece. Whew. That's an awesome piece of fatwood there, folks. Look at that. That's awesome. What I want to do is get my knife out. Okay. Alright, folks, like I said about cleaning up after your tracks. I'll show you one when I'm done in a minute. I'll show you what I mean about cleaning up after yourself. What I want to do is take this back off, my fur rod, and my striker. I have my little knife here. I'm going to take some shavings from random pieces of wood. It doesn't look like much. Any piece. That doesn't look like much there. I mean, you see that side, sure, right? But watch what I do right here. I'm just going to take shavings right off the corner of this right now. Just shavings. It looks white. It looks like it doesn't have a lot of color. Cut into it a little bit. Now this is kind of rough, but now I'm starting to get into where the fatwood is, because it's changing colors. Even along this grain here is beautiful. This is beautiful fatwood. Definitely, once you clean this up, the color will come out. You can cut right into that. Look at that. See, that's the color I'm talking about. I'm cutting into it, taking the shavings off, and it's getting inside. See that? Okay. Take some more shavings off. You don't need a lot, but I like to use a lot of shavings. And especially the more you use, the more you buy yourself time. Alright, that's from the piece that didn't look like much. That's just one piece. Start another. Make sure the strike is ready to go. There it is. Yep, I knocked it out. There you go. That quick. That's from that piece that didn't look like much. Okay, look at that. Look how all of that just comes together. There you go. Alright, I'm going to put that out. Push that in a hole over there. I'm going to take another piece. This one here. Doesn't look like much. Alright. Doesn't look like much. Scrape some off here too. And watch this. How fast this goes up. You could pull, like they say, hold it and pull. I just go straight. There you go. Look at that. Put it out. They say the best method is holding it, right? This is better for me. Look, just pushing a little bit, just getting some of it without even, how can I explain that to you folks? I'll show you another example too. Brush that to the side and hold. Not going to catch fire. This is all super damp wet. Got one, two. Let's see what we can do. It's just examples of wood that doesn't look like much. Here's a nice long piece. Why not? Okay. Here's a long piece. Get some shavings off this one. Right here. There we go. Nice long strokes. Fatwood that does not look like fatwood. Watch. Okay. Like they say. There we are. That quick. Any piece of these fatwood I shave off. This is with curl shavings, not just the fine shavings. Look at that. That buys you time. So if you got your little bird nest, whatever you have, your twigs, whatever you have to put on top and build it, and definitely make sure it has enough air to breathe in order to start burning, because you don't want to put too much too soon and put the fire out. Okay, here we are. And this is one monster piece of fatwood right here. That is definitely a monster piece of fatwood. So all of these pieces doesn't look like much, but it is. It just looks hidden. You have to have an eye for this, folks. And the more you scout around and learn all about it, the better the more efficient you become, and the better at it. The better you become and more efficient. This is brittle. This is definitely brittle fatwood right here. Very brittle. Get this camera a little closer now. Put this camera right up on me. I want this camera right there. Perfect. Take some shavings right off the edge. Curl shavings. Now these are the curl shavings here. And I'll take a few fine shavings. Now this piece right here is like wax. Look at that. Yeah, the color of that. Now as I dig into it, you can see the color coming out of it. Okay. Look at that. Now these are just curl shavings. Curl shavings are a little harder to get lit than the fine shavings. But if it's saturated and you know you got something good right there, just that little piece there, I'll put that out. That's not fair. Let's give it a test. Real test. There you go. These are the curl shavings. Let me show you how potent this wood is. Curl shavings go up just as fast as the fine shavings do, but it's good to have a little of each, some fine curl shavings and curl shavings. That's it. Fire's out, party's over. Look at that. Now these are just curl shavings. Curl shavings are a little harder to get lit than the fine shavings, but if it's saturated and you know you got something good right there, just that little piece there, I'll put that out. That's not fair. Let's give it a test. Real test. There you go. These are the curl shavings. Let me show you how potent this wood is. Curl shavings go up just as fast as the fine shavings do, but it's good to have a little of each, some fine curl shavings and curl shavings. That's it. Fire's out, party's over. Okay, so what I want to do, give you an example of showing you to power some of this wood. This is beautiful wood. This is such beautiful wood. Okay, that's all I'm going to be taking out of here. What? Wait 1 minute. With the exception of these two little old knots I found also. That's going to be perfect. Now, look at this little knot. It's a small one. And I have these other two. And this one here, that's going to look at the color of that. This is definitely going to be my hardest fit today. Then we're going to get on the Redcamp wood stove, camping wood stove. And to just show you, wow. Look at the color. The color is amazing. Wow. That is some beautiful fat wood right there. Look at that color. Small ones, but wow. That is awesome. I got one more for you. Just a little tiny one. Look at the color of this little knot. I'm going to cut that right now. I'm going to cut it from this side here, right down the middle. This is totally beautiful fatwood. This is the nicest piece right here as far as color. Look at that. Now that's beautiful color. I hope my head cam is getting this. I hope the head cam's getting this real good. Look how beautiful that fatwood is, folks. I'm not going to touch this piece right here. I'm leaving it just like that. Wow. That's incredible fatwood. Piece. You can see right through it. I'm looking right up at the sun. I don't know if my camera's getting this. That is just an amazing piece of wood. These two pieces are amazing. These little ones, the little knots, are the ones that are really concentrated with the pine resin. That's the trophy. Now this one right here. One more. Alright. After this, I'm going to take a water break and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to cut this down. Now this is hard. That's a solid knot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. I hope my head cam's getting this. Look how beautiful that wood is. Look at that. How could you not get excited when you find, I mean, especially people who love scouting fatwood, and a lot of them don't find some at times, or not as fortunate to come across stuff like this. Okay, one more time. Got to get right down the middle of this. I got to see this for myself. I want to see it. There we go. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Oh, this is amazing wood. This is truly amazing wood. Okay, come down this way. Right down the middle. Look at that. This is totally amazing fatwood. Wow. I'm blown away. Now we all know knots are the hardest part of the tree. Look at this. Amazing wood. Hope that head cam is getting this too. I have to check my head cam to see if the battery died, and I'm going to shut the camera down for a minute, take a water break, and I'll get right back to you. Stay with me, it's only going to get better.